So let's go ahead and look at number 14, and it shows you how to do it. I'm just going to show you how I do it in the calculator. It might make it easier. Okay, so in your biology class, your final grade is based on a few things. A lab score, scores on 2 major tests, and your score on your final exam. And there's 100 points on each of these scores, but they're all weighted differently. So your lab score is 21% of your grade. Each test, and remember you had 2, is 22%, and your final exam is 35%. And here's what you got. You got 98 in lab, 78 on your first test, 73 on your second, and 81 on your final exam. They want you to calculate your final grade. So this is how they're doing it in a table, and I think it's kind of tough. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do, okay? So I'm going to do it in my calculator in parts so you get everything, okay? So I'm going to do let's do this. Oops, clear it. Let me clear it. Okay, I'm going to do 98 times 0.21, which is my lab grade. So for my final grade, 20.58 points is from the lab. Okay, I'm going to write that down and keep it for later. And I'm doing this in part so I don't make any typos or anything. So the first test, I got a 78 on. So I'm going to do 78 times 0.22 equals 17.16. Okay, and then for the next test, it's 73 times 0.22, and that's 16.06. And then my final one, I got an 81 on the final. I'm going to do 81 times 0.35. Okay, so I got that, which is 28.35. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all these numbers together. So I've got 20, oops, no, don't do that. Sorry, I don't know what went on. 20.58 plus 17.16, oops, plus 16.06 plus 28.35. Okay. I'm going to get that, and I get that. And then I have to divide it, though. I'm going to take that. I'm going to do second answer down here, and I'm going to do divided by, or you could just type in 82.15. I've got to do all those weights. So 21, oh, let me put it in parentheses, sorry. 0.21, and if you can add these together, they equal 1. So any number divided by 1 gives you that number, plus 0.35. But I'm doing it just to show you. Sometimes it may not equal 1, so you got to be careful. So your final grade was an 82.15. And what brought you up is your final exam and your lab grade over those 2 test scores. All right, that's how you do number 14.